Hi, Diamond Dolls. It's me, Dia Diamonds. And this is Dia's channel.
Alright, hey everybody. As you can see, I'm not usually in the usual clothes I wear, but that's because obviously from the title of this video, you can see that everything has changed. And that is because I am now fully vaccinated. Yes, I am fully vaccinated. That means my life has, well, in my case, has somewhat become going back to normal life, normal society, normal this, normal that. Pretty much, I'm back to a normal life. Okay, so, what does that mean? Well, quite frankly, I don't know. All I know is that basically there are going to be some changes, and who knows what those changes will do or how they will affect me now. Now, this video is just going to be short and sweet because obviously I don't want to talk so long about it. But obviously, like I said, I'm vaccinated, so now my life has returned back to normal. Now, of course, I also said there are going to be some changes, but of course, why are there going to be some changes? Well, let's just say, even though I'm doing YouTube and all this and that, I was doing this because I had a lot of time in my hands, basically. That was just my computer, ignore that. Anyways, I had a lot of time on my hands. And basically, I wasn't doing that much. I was just here stuck in my home, basically. So I was able to do a lot with filming YouTube videos and filming TikToks because I wasn't going to school. But of course, now that life is going back to normal and people can now go places, I'm assuming that schools will now reopen, and that means I have to go back to school because obviously I want to go back to school. I just didn't want to do online classes because I did not think I could handle the stress. And knowing me, I do not like stressful things because that ages me faster. And let's just say I want to stay looking youthful, so yes. Yes, avoid stressful situations. But yes, that could mean I'm going back to school. And me going back to school might change some things. It might change some scheduling. It may change the fact that I may not be able to film YouTube videos or post TikToks every day like how I've been doing. So obviously there's going to be some changes. Now, at the moment, I don't know if those changes are going to happen because I still have yet to finalize picking my classes. I've thought about what classes I want to pick, but now I gotta figure out which classes I'm fully dedicated to picking. Because I don't want to take a lot of classes, but at the same time I don't want to take a small amount of classes, so yeah. Because even though this is such a high priority, I don't want to make it that much high of a priority. Let me ask, high priority. And the reason why is, even though I have high priority right now for YouTube and TikTok, at the same time, I don't get paid for any of that because I don't have a huge following that allows me to get paid for the stuff I do. So obviously, that shows that obviously going back to school, I can at least get some financial aid, money. But of course, even with that, I don't want to spend all my money because obviously I'm going to spend some stuff for school, and even though I may have still a lot of money left over to buy some things like maybe a new camera so I can film YouTube videos on that camera instead of on my phone, or buy like maybe a phone stand instead of using this custom made phone stand that I'm using to record my phone right now. At the same time, I just don't want to feel like I need to spend all of this to get where I want to be, in a sense, to get that higher audience so that way in the end I end up getting paid for the content that I post. I want to save money and then maybe spend little by little so that way I can at least build my platform but not feel like I have to build my platform at such a high rate, high speed, and make it seem like I'm desperate to get a huge following. I don't care if my following takes a long time to get huge. I just don't want to feel like I need to force myself and focus on achieving this amount of fame just so I can get paid for it. I want to earn it respectfully. So yeah, but in the end, like I said, if I do have to go back to school, I also do want to focus on school. I don't want to feel like I have to focus on making TikToks and YouTube videos and take that time away from my school and the studies. And then I also don't want to feel like I want my schools and studies to take away from my TikTok and my YouTube. Even though I feel like I will focus on school a lot more, I still feel like I will still have a love and a place for TikTok and YouTube, because obviously it's something that I've grown to love as I've been here in quarantine. So yes, it's like this 50-50 relationship now, where obviously TikTok and YouTube are going to be important, but also I need to know that going to school is just as important. And I should not put one thing on top of another, basically. So yeah, but that's obviously school. School still hasn't started yet. That's still at least a couple of months until I start doing school, so we won't focus entirely on that. But yes, that is at least one aspect that is now going to go back to normal. Now, of course, we're going to talk about another aspect. Now, the last thing I'm going to talk about is obviously, if you are fully vaccinated like me, you obviously know that you don't need to wear a mask anymore. And that is something that I feel like for me is something that I'm going to slowly figure out. Knowing me, I love wearing makeup. And when you wear makeup, obviously you want it to last. And obviously if you wear a mask, it doesn't ruin, well, it doesn't necessarily ruin your makeup, but obviously your makeup doesn't last as long as it would if you didn't wear a mask. So there's that. And knowing me, I love wearing makeup. It's what I love to do. I feel like it's me at my best. Looking my best, feeling my best, and all of that. So yeah. But at the same time, there are certain people that I do not trust. So it makes me feel like I still want to wear my mask just to be safe. So, quite frankly, I feel like for me personally, I will still be wearing my mask probably until like maybe the end of next year. Probably. I feel like that's a good safety point for me. So yeah. But I feel like if there are places that I go where they're nice and pretty, and also if there's some places that I go with family and like my mom's there to help me with photo shoots and everything, I do feel like I will probably take off my mask, put on my makeup, and keep my mask off until I take off my makeup. And then obviously put the mask back on, so that, and then put the mask back on. Probably that's how I'm going to do things. I'm probably going to still keep wearing my mask until the end of this year. But if there's a place that is so nice and I want to do photo shoots and things like that, I'll probably take my mask off so that way I can wear my makeup and put my makeup and be able to do nice photo shoots. But then obviously once that is all done and I don't need the makeup anymore, just take it off, put the mask back on, and then there, we're all good. So yeah. I think that's how I'm going to do things now with my mask and everything. But also I feel like I might just wear my mask and just deal with wearing mascara, because sometimes I think that's all I need. Just a little bit of mascara. Because in the end, my eyes are the best thing that people like to look at. So obviously, even with my mask on, just put a little bit of mascara and then my eyes, still the star of the show. So yeah. But I do think I will be wearing my mask anyways, because I don't trust any people, and also because I just don't want random people to talk to me. It's a great way to let people know that I don't want to talk to them. So yeah, but there we are. I think that's all I need to talk about. So yeah, there we go. Well, that's all I wanted to talk about today. Hey. So yeah, I'm fully vaccinated, which feels like a good thing. I think especially since obviously even before this pandemic happened, I was going to family events because they were much more closer to our house. I think I spoke about this, how basically before the pandemic, I was going to family events because they were closer to our house, because obviously the ones that were in Los Angeles, even though they weren't that far away, the issue wasn't, not wanting to go. The issue was obviously my dad. That because of his reasonings, even though my mom would give an excuse as to why we weren't going, even though I knew really it was just dad being an a-hole. So yeah, but obviously they were having family events that were a lot more closer to the house, and I was so excited because I get to see family members, because I don't usually get to see family members, especially the ones that I do like. So, it kind of sucked that the pandemic happened, because obviously I couldn't do family events anymore, even though I really want to, because I love seeing some of the family members that I really do like. But I feel like that's one thing I am looking forward to now that I'm fully vaccinated, that I get to go to all these family events again and get to see some of the family members that, I like, even though, some of them have been talking to me on, texting me or WhatsApping me, so obviously I still talk to them, but obviously it's not the same thing as actually going to a party and getting to be with them face to face. So I'm very happy for that. Then now I can be able to do that. So yeah, my life basically is now going to go back to somewhat being normal. Like I said, I will probably still wear my mask until 2022, and even then, who knows, maybe I'll probably still be wearing a mask, because like I said, I probably wear it to not talk to strangers, you know what I mean? But of course, like I said, that's me. But yeah, I'm happy that I'm fully vaccinated, because, oh, sorry, that's my dog barking, if you hear that in the background. But yeah, I'm happy to at least go back to at least somewhat bit of normalcy. What, I don't even know that's a word, but we'll just go with it. But yeah, my life is somewhat going back to normal now that I'm fully vaccinated, and I just want to let you guys know that. But of course, obviously, you won't see that until the future videos, how my life will return back to normal. This is just me talking about how my life is going to go back to normal. You will have to see future videos to see my life go back to normal. But until then, that was it for this video, and I'll see you guys in the next time. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next time. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, subscribe, click the bell so you get notified every single time you post. You guys, every single time I post a new video. And I will see you guys in the next one. But until then, it's me, D of Diamonds, and I'll see you guys in the next one, okay? Bye!